Welcome to the Rink Report, presented by Telhio Credit Union, ahead of the Blue Jackets' final matchup this season with the Utah Hockey Club on Margaritaville Takeover Night, presented by Visit Central Florida. The Blue Jackets return home after a lengthy four-game road trip. They finished going 2-2 with one of those wins coming in Utah. It was a grinded-out 3-2 overtime victory against the hockey club. All in all, the Blue Jackets played lots of hard hockey over those 4 games, and they ended up paying the price for it. They lost key players like Dante Fabro and Kirill Marchenko to injury. Zach Werenski also missed a game on the trip, but he's back healthy and ready to play against the Utah Hockey Club tonight. There is no lack of motivation for the Blue Jackets this evening. Just 2 games remain until the Four Nations break, so the Blue Jackets want to finish up with 2 big wins. Ivan Provorov says they're happy to be trying for him at home.
You know, the road is the road, but when you're home, spending time with family and friends and being in your own bed and skating in your own building, playing in front of your own fans, obviously it gives us a great amount of energy that we can use and go out there and play our game.
Just like the Blue Jackets, Utah is fighting for a playoff spot. They've picked up points in 3 of their last 4 games, including an overtime win against the Flyers their last time out. Each of those 4 games has been decided by exactly 1 goal, so expect tonight's game to be a battle. I'll tell you how the Blue Jackets can come out on top with the recipe for success presented by Marzetti. First and foremost, the Blue Jackets are happy to be back home. We just heard from Ivan Provorov. He talked about it. The Blue Jackets want energy from the 5th line tonight after spending a long time on the road. The Blue Jackets also know this Utah team extremely well. They played almost exactly a week ago with the Blue Jackets coming back to win in overtime. Tonight, the Blue Jackets would like to score first and control play. Finally, the Blue Jackets are banged up. They're missing a key forward in Kirill Marchenko, then another piece on the blue line with Dante Fabro out. That means other players have to step up and fill those roles. That is the recipe for success presented by Marzetti. Now let's move on to the pregame odds brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook. The Blue Jackets are underdogs to win outright on the money line at plus 125. They're minus 200 to cover a 1.5 goal puck line, and the over-under set at 5.5 goals. After tonight, the Blue Jackets have 1 more game before the break. They'll welcome the New York Rangers to Nationwide Arena for the first time this season. Then they'll take a 2-week hiatus as Team USA, Canada, Finland, and Sweden battle it out in the Four Nations face-off. Tonight, though, the Blue Jackets' focus is on finishing a season sweep of the Utah Hockey Club. That'll do it for the Rink Report presented by Telhio Credit Union. I am Dylan Tyrer saying, enjoy the game.